Lucie and welcome to my channel. I'm a strength and conditioning coach and sports and exercise therapist, and today I'll take you through my favorite class where we're going to be focusing on opening up those tight hips. First of all, we're going to start with a warm-up where we're going to activate glutes, hamstrings and quads, hip flexors as well. All of these muscles that are around the hip joint. Then we're gonna move on to some mobility exercises and we will finish it up with some deep stretches. So I hope you are ready and let's get into it. So start on your mat, and what we're gonna be doing is an easy sumo squat, okay? So legs are nice and wide. We're gonna take a couple of deep breaths. So inhale and exhale. Go down, inhale and exhale. Gonna do 5 in total. Focus on going nice and deep. Perfect. And one more. Amazing. Let's stand on the side of the mat, okay? What we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna go into a quarter squat, then we're gonna step back, we're gonna rotate, keeping those arms above your head, then we're gonna swap to the other side, we're gonna rotate into lunge, step back to a squat and stand up, and we're gonna do it again. Down, lunge, rotate, swap to the other side, lunge, back. Perfect. Step back, rotate, keeping your chest nice and open, rotate, hop, lift up, one more, all the way back, rotate, transition, back and stand, and a last one, kick back, rotate, slide, rotate, stand, and all the way back. Transition and back. Amazing. We're gonna do the same but on the other leg as well, okay? So let's go to a squat, lunge, rotate, transition, hop and stand. Focus on going deep and try not to lift up when you are going from transitioning from one leg to the other, okay? So this was almost 2 reps done, and we're gonna do the last one, nice and deep, hop, transition, lunge, and all the way, finishing the reps all the way back. And stand up. Perfect. I hope you are warm. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna do one more sequence for warming up, mainly for your glutes, okay? So we're gonna start in a lying position, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill up this gap underneath our lower back. So tilt the pelvis towards the ceiling. Then we're gonna push down to our heels and we're gonna lift the bum up, okay? Squeeze in your glutes and hamstrings all the way back down. And again, good. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're gonna do one more to 8 and hold up. Now we're gonna lift the knees up. So 1, 2, 3, keeping your hips up, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one. Place your leg back, lower down, and lie on your side for me. So we warmed up the glutes and hamstrings slightly. Now we're going to be focusing on the glutes as well, the medial side. So what I'm going to try to do is lifting your knees up like this. So that's 2, 3, 4, ankles are together, okay? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now with that high leg, with the upward leg, I'm gonna kick back and then I'm gonna bring that knee towards my chest. 1, I'm gonna open that hip. 2, open it up. 3, 4, 5, keep going, 6, we're gonna do 2 more, okay, try to reach it as far as you can. Woo. Try not to twist as well. And last one, hop towards your knee. Great, now we're gonna straighten up the leg. We're gonna kick backwards, okay? Feel free to use your hands for better support so you don't twist in your pelvis like this. Kick back, keep that knee straight, and just lift up the leg. 1, 2, try to feel it in your glutes, okay? Now responsible for this movement. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great, perfect. I feel it's been pretty warmed up. Now we're gonna do the same but on the other side, okay? So lie down. On the other side, we're gonna start with the clamshell. So knees together, ankles together, and let's lift up the high leg. 1, the top leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to twist back, okay? Those hip bones are directly in a line. Gonna do 2 more. And last one. Great. The other exercise. So top knee towards your chest. Let's kick back, open the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna do 2 more. Try not to twist. And last one. Great, perfect. We're gonna straighten up the top leg, kick back, keeping that knee straight, and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one. Great, perfect. Feel free to go in the top table position. So all on your knees, on your hands, and just twist your hips to the side to give them a little bit of a shake. Great. So now we finished with the warm-up. Okay, it was a little bit of a strengthening for the start. So we done stretch weak muscles, okay? Great. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go back to a standing position and we're gonna start with a sequence number 1, okay? We've got 3 in total for this mobility. So this is first of them. What we're gonna do, so keep your hands, legs nice and wide. We're gonna go into deep squat. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna wobble from side to side. Now, you're on your whole feet like this, but then you're gonna transit towards one side and you're gonna lift up the heel, okay? The other as well, up. You can use your hands to push down to that knee to feel more stretch here of the front of the ankle, of your ankle, okay? So push it, good. Just a wobble side to side. Good, we're gonna take it a bit further. Use your elbows and push them to the inside of your knee to open up your hips a bit more, okay? Hop, hop, hop. Still keeping that same position of your ankles, trying to push. Good. Now, use your hands as well, and we're gonna go deeper on one side, then we transition to the other, and again, deep into that side. Good. We are focusing on opening those hips, whilst when we push our elbows to your knees, okay, and then to increase that range of motion of your ankles by going into this position where we are squeezing that shin towards your big toe, okay? Great. We'll stay in this deep position. What I'm gonna do now is we're gonna bring one knee, we're gonna put it in, okay? So we are focusing on external and internal rotation of your hips. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, we're gonna do 10 in total, yeah? 6, 7, 8, good. 9 and 10. Good. Gonna stay in this position again. I'm gonna place my fingers underneath my toes, and what I'm gonna try to do now is to try to straighten up my legs. Okay? Feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, and let's come back. And again. 2, open the chest up whilst you in the squat, then close the chest and straighten up your knees. Okay, all the way, keep going, okay? And we're gonna do the last 2. Start lowering with your hips. Then open up the chest. My hair is everywhere. And all the way up. Great. Perfect. You can stand up. Just give it a little shake. I need to correct my hair because, you know, I washed them last night and didn't really want to make a ponytail, but I guess I'm gonna have to. So give it a shake. That was the sequence number 1. Very easy and short. Okay, now we're gonna make it a bit more difficult. So what I'm gonna do is that we're gonna go into this wide stance position, okay? First, I'm gonna just bend forward with my back straight, okay? Back straight like this. And stand up again. Yeah, don't roll to your back. Just keep your hips nice and open. Keep your back straight. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Whilst you're in this position, squeeze your hamstrings and glutes to lift yourself up. And we're gonna do 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now I'm gonna stay in that position. I'm gonna place my hands on the floor and I'm gonna go into a side lunge. Okay? Good. Then the other side and a side lunge. Trying to keep my arms, my hands on the floor. Okay? 2. Let's try to go a bit deeper with every single rep. Okay? That means then we're gonna transfer our hands to the side slightly, and then we're gonna lift the toes up as well. Okay? On that leg that is straight. So go, then rotate, lift the toes up, go a bit lower. Okay? If this is too hard for you, feel free to lift that heel up. Okay? On that leg that's bended. Great. For a bigger stretch, use that elbow again to push towards your knee, same as we did in that deep squat. Okay? Good. Now let's make it a bit more progressive. So let's transfer without our hands. Sit in that position, sit back, knee in, touch your toes, straight back, rotate that knee up, sit into that lunge and transfer to the other side. Now, if it was too difficult for you, use your hands, yeah? It's all good, feel free to do it. So you can again push the elbow towards your knee to get into that seated position, transfer your the other. Sit back. Very good. Keep going. Slowly control. Good. And we're going to do 1 more rep on each side, okay? Let's go back into that starting position, which was here at the middle. Okay, now we're gonna go again into that front lean. We're gonna transfer our weight towards one side, and now instead of going back, we're gonna rotate to a lunge position. Okay, and rotate back, swap sides, and again, lunge position. Good. Rotate as low as you can, transfer to the other side, rotate again, hands on the floor, try to tap that knee to the mat, straighten it up, rotate, and again, hop. Get into that starting position again, which is on one side. We're gonna rotate again. Now, tap that knee, straighten it up, and then you're gonna straighten up that front leg as well. Back to that lunge position, and again. Lunge, knee straight, lunge, and knee straight. Amazing. Let's go into the other side the same way as we did before. Hop. So lunge, straight leg up. Straighten. Back to the starting position and give it a shake, okay? So we finished now with the sequence number 2. We're gonna do the final one before we move on to deep stretches, okay? So let's move on to a tabletop position. So I have my hands underneath my shoulders. My knees are underneath my hips, okay? What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start with my left, because you can see it better. I'm gonna kick back with my left. I'm gonna try to move it in front of me, hop, and I'm gonna go into that lunge position again. But now, I'm keeping my knee on the floor. I'm gonna use the same arm, which is next to that front leg, and I'm gonna open up to the side. So pushing that knee to the side, you're gonna feel it more in your glutes, and you're gonna open the chest up as well, pushing the hips down. Good. Close the knee, lean back, touch your toes. Now again, try to lift the leg up, straighten, going back position. And again, 3 times in total. Kick back, bring it forward, lunge, open up. Deep breath. Straighten the leg. And one more. Kick, rotate, lunge, open up. Perfect. Back into the starting position. Now I'm just gonna move to, or like swap my sides, but I'm gonna just face the other way around because of I've got a wall there. But now I'm gonna do completely the same, but just on the right leg. So straighten, transfer to the floor, front, lean to a lunge. One leg, one arm is pushing to the knee to open up your hips. Chest is open, looking up. Deep breath in, inhale, transfer all the way back and touch your toes. Amazing. That was 1. We're gonna do 3 in total. So kick back, rotate up, lunge, keeping your knee on the floor, open up. Good. Hamstrings. Straighten, move. And last one. Hop. Lunge. Open up. Hamstrings and calf. I can feel them pretty much a lot. Back, straighten, and back. Whew. I'm work in progress because, you know, I want to do it nice and smooth and everything, but I must admit it's hard. But, you know, the more you're going to do it, the better you'll be. I'm now speaking directly about this type of exercise where you need to activate your hip flexors, mainly here in this position, and use that muscle to move with your legs. We're really using that muscle in that end range of the motion, okay? Which is then the most what you can do, because you are trying to go into that deep positions, but you are learning, you are teaching your muscles to work in those end ranges of the motion, okay? So, great. That was the last sequence. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna just finishing up with some stretches. So I'm gonna go into downward facing dog. I'm gonna push my heels to the floor. I'm trying to push myself from my shoulders as well, okay? One leg will go in front to a pigeon pose, okay? I'm trying to not to sit on that bone. I'm trying to keep my bones of my pelvis bones in one level, okay? That means that if you want, you can sit on a pillow as well. Gonna lean forward. Take a deep breath in here. Good. Back on my toes. Lift up, back into downward facing dog. And again, on the other hand, leg, sorry. Good. Lean forward. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We're gonna do each leg 3 times, okay? So easy, just hold in that position. Choose your own pace. Try to feel it in your hips there, okay? And one more, each leg. And now try just walk with your hands towards your toes. Be in this position and just slowly roll all the way back into standing position. Okay, so that was the whole class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new and that your hips and glutes and muscles everywhere around this area are feeling a bit more loose and free for the rest of your day, okay? And for my Czech friends, doufám, že jste si toto video užili. Chtěla jsem to zkusit natočit anglicky, jak to bude. Byla jsem to docela nervózní, not gonna lie, ale doufám, že vás to taky bavilo, že jste všemu rozuměli, když tak mi dejte vědět. A pokud chcete víc videí a především hlavně česky a i mít vlastně tréninkové plány, tak utíkejte na mé hero, takže to je herohero.co/cechovalucije, kde jsem vymyslela celý rok tréninků pro vás. Jsou tam i české vedené lekce, tréninky do gymu, mobilita a taky fyzio. Budu se tam na vás těšit. Okay guys, so that's all from me and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!